Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a very simple, very easy and very delicious recipe for you. Homemade butter biscuits, and as you can see I'm making them in 3 different flavors. So make sure you watch this video till the end. It's definitely a treat. Let's get started. Make these delicious biscuits. These are the ingredients that you will need. I have 225 grams of butter, room temperature, then 284 grams of all-purpose flour, and 142 grams of granulated sugar, and a pinch of salt. To flavor the biscuits, I have 3 variations. I have some vanilla, a zest of half a lemon, and around 1 to 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds. For the utensils, you will need a spatula, a large mixing bowl, electric hand mixer, and some cling wrap. So let's get started. First of all, into the large bowl, we'll add in the butter and the sugar, and we will just mix this on medium-high speed until it is nice and creamed. Before I add in the flour, I'll just scrape down the bowl once and mix it again. So this is creamed really nicely. So now we'll add in our flour all at once and a pinch of salt. And again we're just going to mix the ingredients together. Mix it until all the flour has just combined. You can see it's a crumbly dough. So I have some cold water over here, and this was just in case the dough does not come together. Like in this case, it is a little crumbly. So we'll add in 1 tablespoon of water at a time until the dough forms into one ball. Just mix that in. Still looking dry, add 1 more tablespoon. And then just hold a little in your hand and try to shape it into a ball, and if it's holding its form like this, the dough is ready. So just roughly divide the dough into 3 equal parts. And we'll flavor them individually. So for the first flavor, we're just going to put in some vanilla essence, around half teaspoon, and just using a spatula, mix it into the dough. Once that's nicely mixed in, the first flavor is now ready. So we'll put that to one side and we'll move on to our second flavor, which is lemon. So I have some lemon zest over here, and just put that into the dough and mix it in using a spatula. If you want, you can also add yellow food coloring to distinguish the flavor of the lemon. Once that's nicely mixed in, just put that to one side. And for our final flavor, I have some cumin seeds over here. These are around 1.5 teaspoons. I'm not going to add all of them at once. Add according to your taste, and again mix it in with a spatula. And our 3 biscuit flavors are now ready. It's that simple. You can flavor the cookies with anything that you like. Okay, I have some cling wrap over here. Just going to open it. Starting with the first one, the lemon, the vanilla. Just going to put the dough in. And then just cut this piece and cover it with another piece of cling wrap. And what you will do is just flatten it out with your hands or a rolling pin. And now this will chill in the fridge for around 1 hour before we can cut out the shapes of the cookies. So this way I'm going to cover the rest of the dough as well and place them in the fridge. So here is the dough. It's been chilling in the fridge for around an hour. Now it's time to cut them and bake them. So I have a baking tray over here that I've lined with butter paper. I have a rolling pin and I have some cookie cutters and a little bit of flour just to dip the cutters in so that it doesn't stick to the dough. And first of all, we're going to start by preheating our oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Okay, so let's start with the vanilla dough. So what you just want to do is roll it out into about half a centimeter thickness. Just don't remove the cling film from the top. Just roll it out evenly. Because the dough is chilled, it's much easier to work with. So once it's a nice thin dough, we're going to peel back the top of the cling film, the top cling film. And I have my cookie cutter, so I'll just dip it into flour, a little bit of flour like that, and then place it on the and just start cutting. Like that. Just go over the entire dough. You can use any cookie cutters that you have. I'm going to be using 3 different types to distinguish between the flavors. So for the vanilla, I'm doing little hearts. You can also customize the cookies. You can write messages on top. There's a lot that can be done. So once you have cut out the cookies, just take off the excess dough, and we can roll it out again and cut out more cookies. So look at that. That's our first cookie. These are the plain vanilla ones. So I'm just going to place these cookies onto my baking tray. So all the cookies have now been shaped, and now the only thing left to do is bake these. So these will go in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes or until they are lightly golden brown. So these have just come out of the oven and they're nice and golden brown. So all that's left to do now is remove them onto a wire rack and let them cool down for around 5 to 10 minutes before we can eat them. So just using an offset spatula, release it from the paper and place it onto the wire rack. It's a very simple recipe, requires very few ingredients, and you can also, as I said, freeze the dough and have instant cookies whenever you feel like. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're going to make this at home. If you try it at home, do leave a comment down below how they turned out. And it's a blank canvas. You can add any flavor you like to the dough of the biscuits. And do leave a like, comment down below, and also share this video with all your loved ones. Thank you so much.